Every now and then, some positive news comes out of Africa. I know that there are a lot of challenges on the continent, and I know that but every country has the hurdles, but we are making strides as a continent. We are making strides as individual countries. So I've not heard anybody make this video. I've not seen anyone talk about this. But today I want to highlight the country of Benin. As a Ghanaian, Cotonou is not very far from me, and I would like to highlight Cotonou, the country of Benin, in this video. Since 2016, Patrice Talon, who is the president of Benin, in fact, for the past 10 years, it looks like he's been doing a very good job. Because recently I was on TikTok and I saw some videos of the street. It looks like their sanitation, they've got their sanitation on lock. The place is very clean. The roads are being paved. The city is starting to look really, really nice and organized. And I was very, very impressed to see. And I'm going to put the video. Here's the video.
Some of you that follow me will recall that I did some media coverage in Dubai of how clean the streets were, and I was asking African governments to emulate them. But guys, seriously, what I see in Cotonou can be even cleaner than Dubai.
His Excellency Patrice Talon, what he did was he built a fast track court where it's called, I think, Crete. Look, Beninese people are French, so I might not pronounce some of the names and the words properly, but forgive me, I've written it on the screen. But also a special anti-corruption fast track court. I think this is brilliant because some of the corruption that has taken place in my homeland, Ghana, it is recorded that about $21 billion has been lost by state property, by money, contracts. I mean, Ghana is in a mess. So something like this, I think a fast track court is a really, really good idea. Even though his government has been criticized to use it against the opposition party, it's a step in the right direction. Corruption perception has actually improved modestly, right? Their Transparency International Corruption Perception Index has risen 95th in 2016 to 70th in 2023. So this is a step in the right direction. Another thing that Benin has done is the modernization of their e-services when it comes to registering a business. In fact, I was talking to one Beninese person, and they said that now when the police even stop you get a ticket, you can go online and pay for it. These are all advancements that take out the middleman and reduce corruption. So the e-services that are being introduced into the system, I think has really, really helped when it comes to efficiency. The streamlined efficiency, e-commerce is picking up, digital payment. I mean, they are just modernizing the whole system. They are making the system more efficient for the layman. And I think this is very good news. And not just that, I've seen their sanitation. It looks like they've got something right, something that a lot of African countries are lacking. The so-called African giant, the my Niger people, and the so-called gateway to Africa. When it comes to sanitation, we are really, really, really lacking behind. And sometimes I feel like our leaders, it's like they don't travel. Are you kidding me? They travel, they have homes. So what is it about your backyard when you are driving and you see that there's poor sanitation that does not bother you? Is it that difficult to fix? And last week, I saw videos of Lauryn Hill and Ciara, the likes of them, that they've made them ambassadors of Benin. I think this is a very good move. This is something that Ghana did. Look, we are rebranding the continent. The way the world looks at us is not good at all. Some people are okay with it, but it's not okay with me. And nobody is going to fix Africa but Africans. So first generation Africans that are outside of the continent, second generation Africans. Look, let me tell you that nobody is going to fix Africa but us. And it's the only place that we feel at home and we feel comfortable. So you have Ciara, who has become like a brand ambassador. Lauryn Hill visited, And I think one thing that they've done is they've put certain measures in place that has actually made it easier to get citizenship in Benin. They enacted a new law in 2024 that would give citizenship to persons over 18 years old who can trace their DNA back to the continent or show their DNA that a part of them is from Benin. Very soon I'll rank which country is the easiest to get citizenship, but they've made it much easier to get citizenship. 2025, they rolled a platform called My Afro Origin to kind of make this fast track for people, anybody of African descent, and especially in the Caribbean, in the Americas, in the West. If you can trace your origins to Benin, you can come. Another thing is you cannot have a passport from another African country. So big ups to Benin, the citizens of Benin, big ups to the president for what he has done for the past 10 years for his country. If there are any Beninese people that are watching this, you can send me some information or you can write in the comment section. But this week, I'm highlighting Benin, and I'm so proud of my neighboring country to the extent that I cannot wait to visit. Well, I've been to Cotonou before. 4 years ago, I was young, but it will be good to go as someone who is embracing Pan-Africanism, someone who is embracing Africans unite, the diaspora coming together. I think I would be visiting Cotonou with different sets of eyes. So if there are any Beninese people here, please leave a comment and let me know how you feel about your President Patrice Talon. I know there's going to be opposition, but the proof is in the pudding. We are seeing that your city is looking very nice and very clean. So if you have any tips for some of us, some of your neighboring countries, if you have any tips for us, please let us know. If you are new here, my name is Nina and I'm the designer for a clothing brand, Koshio. I'm known as making the best African luxury, especially men's shirts. I was known for that. But I recently started an Afritude movement where I'm using streetwear as a medium to tell our stories because I know fashion can get into spaces that videos can't. We're telling our own stories and we're changing the narrative through fashion. So that's what I do. But I'm here and I just blabber mouth about what's going on in the continent and how we can bring change to make it better. So if you like this, subscribe, stick around, and this is the Affitude movement.